Empowering voices, using artificial intelligence chatbots to enhance confidence in conversational English skills among senior high school students. At this juncture, we are going to discuss on the financial requirements and resources needed for our capstone. So the financial resources required for Empowering Voices project that we have is essential for the successful creation, deployment, and management of the AI powered by chatbot. Below is a comprehensive breakdown of the key areas where the budget will be allocated, along with an estimated total cost of 4.5 million pesos, depending on the scope and depending on the technology choice. So first we have the software development, which the proposed budget is 1.5 to 2 million pesos. This budget will cover the cost of hiring experienced software developers, web developers, and engineers to build the core functionality of the chatbot, to integrate natural language processing, machine learning, and all the algorithms, the development, the interface design, speech recognition, and the maintenance and debugging of the software. This is the activity where we have allocated so much of our budget because we know that this is very vital for the success of this capstone or this project. The second one is the AI training data. The success of the chatbot depends on having a high quality, contextually relevant data to train the machine learning algorithm. So this budget covers the cost of acquiring or developing conversational data that the chatbot will use to simulate realistic English conversations. At this budget, we are targeting on data collection and data licensing, data annotation, and such. The third one is hardware and infrastructure. This budget will cover the IT infrastructure required to support the AI chatbot's operation. This will include the server, the cloud storage, and computing resources needed to process user interactions and maintain a smooth experience of the user. The next one is testing and evaluation. At this point, this budget is allocated for the costs associated with conducting the pilot testing phase, including gathering and analyzing data to refine the chatbot's performance. The next one after that is marketing and promotion. We also in the group believe that we have to campaign, we have to market, we have to disseminate our project for it to be as successful as possible. So we have also allocated marketing and promotion for that reason. This budget is for that reason. A portion of the budget will be allocated to marketing and outreach efforts to promote the project to schools, to students, and to educators. Of course, this phase is critical to ensure widespread adoption and engagement with the chatbot because we are planning to have awareness campaigns, outreach to schools, student engagement, community engagements, partnerships with organizations. And then the last one is teacher training. Organizing teacher workshops is essential for ensuring that the educators understand how to integrate the chatbot with their teacher strategies effectively. So at this budget, we have allocated some workshops for the teachers, workshop materials, the trainer fees that are expert or who are expert, educational experts or professionals to conduct such workshops and train our teachers. So that is for a grand total of 4.5 million pesos. Now, who are the people involved in this project? The first one is the project manager. The project manager is the one who oversees the entire project. He is the one responsible for planning, for coordination, for leadership, for team leadership, and for risk management or contingency management. So the project manager should be responsible for overseeing the entire project. His or her key role is in coordinating tasks, managing resources, and facilitating communication among all the team members in the project. The second person we need is the AI developer or developers. They are responsible for the creation or for creating and fine-tuning the chatbot and its features. So in here, this should include building the core features of the chatbot, integrating natural language processing. So these are the key roles of the AI developer. They are chatbot development, data integration, system testing, system piloting, and performance tuning for our users to have smooth experience in using or utilizing the chatbot. The third person involved here is the teacher or the content expert. He or she will provide input on relevant conversation scenarios and curriculum alignment. So of course, their expertise in language teaching and curriculum design will ensure that the chatbot is aligned, that the chatbot is congruent with the educational standards and educational qualifications that the learner needs. So this should involve aligning the chatbot to the curriculum, aligning the chatbot to that of the Department of Education or that of the CHED, aligning the curriculum or the content, aligning the pedagogy, and with the feedback on effectiveness. The fourth one is the instructional designer. The role of the designer or the instructional designer is to develop engaging and pedagogically sound learning materials. So the instructional designer plays a crucial and critical role in designing the learning experience within the chatbot. The responsibility is to ensure that the chatbot offers engaging, pedagogically uh, interactive learning experience and learning material with the students. And then the next one or the fifth one are the evaluators and researchers. At this point, these people are responsible for assessing the impact of the chatbot on the students' conversational English skills. They will be the one who will collect the data, analyze the effectiveness of the chatbot, provide recommendations, suggestions for future improvements based on the feedback that they have gathered. And then the last one is the marketing or the outreach team. As mentioned earlier, a lot within our budget is for marketing campaigns, and so we really need a person to do that. So the marketing or the outreach team will be responsible for promoting the project and ensuring its successful adoption by schools, by teachers, and by the students. So they are also the one who will handle all the promotional activities, promote all the promotional activities, stakeholders engagements, community engagements, public relations to really maximize the adoption of the chatbot project. So next, let's go with the project evaluation instrument. To measure the effectiveness of the project, the following instruments will be used. We have four, which are the pre and post surveys, focus group discussions, performance analytics, and teacher observations. First, let's have the pre and post surveys. What are these for? First, let's begin with the pre. The pre and post surveys will really help us assess changes in students' confidence and proficiency in conversational English before and after using the AI chatbot. So this is really needed for us to see any progress. Are there any improvements in terms of the students' conversational English skills before and after the integration or adoption of the AI chatbot? So, um, yeah. The second one is the focus group discussion. So in here, the focus group discussion will collect qualitative feedback from students and teachers about the chatbot's usability, about the chatbot's outcomes, and overall experience. So who will be the participants here? The students and the teachers will play a vital active role in giving us or during the pilot and implementation phase in these discussions. What else? The instrument that we are also going to use is performance analytics. Performance analytics will track and measure the progress and improvement of students' interactions with the chatbot over time. So, as we can see here, tracking the progress and improvement of students' interactions with the chatbot. These data will give an objective view of how students are improving during their use of the AI. We really in the group believe that progress tracking is very important. Progress tracking will be visualized through a user-friendly dashboard, which can show trends in individual and group performances. The last one is teacher's observation. So in here, the teacher will provide qualitative feedback. So we have on the third one, these are objectives, but this time for the teacher's observation, we need qualitative feedback based on their observations on how the chatbot fits into their teaching methods, into their teaching pedagogies, as well as in their students' engagements and progress. So the evaluation of the Empowering Voices chatbot AI project will rely on triangulation. What is triangulation? It is the process of combining different data sources and methods to obtain comprehensive view of the chatbot impact. This project focuses on using an AI-powered chatbot the goal is to really enhance conversational English skills among the senior high school students. These aims to achieve several key outcomes. And these outcomes are centered around improving students' language skills, specifically English conversational skills, and as well as boosting their confidence in using English in terms of communicating and fostering a greater interest in language learning through technology. So below or on the next part, we have a detailed explanation on what are the expected outcomes after the integration and adoption of the AI chatbot or of the Empowering Voices AI project. The primary goal of this project is to actually help students build confidence in speaking English language, which is often, we believe, a significant barrier for many learners, especially in non-English speaking regions. So, as we know, English in the Philippines, most of us, it is a second language. It is an L2 language for us. And sometimes it becomes a barrier when we are not confident or when we are shy and timid to actually express ourselves using the language. And so the expected outcome after this is to help the students build their confidence in speaking the language by providing students with a safe, non-judgmental environment wherein they can practice speaking English without any fear of embarrassment, without any fear of criticism, without any fear of discrimination. The chatbot will help them improve their speaking confidence. The second expected outcome is enhanced fluency. So in here, the project's aim is to significantly improve the students' fluency in spoken English with a focus on pronunciation, vocabulary, and grammar. So aside from confidence, we are also aiming to enhance their fluency, how they speak, how they fluently and smoothly use the English language. So in here, students will show noticeable improvements in their ability to speak fluently using complex sentences, structures, and a wider range of vocabulary. Next, the third one is increased engagement with English learning. So in here, the chatbot is designed to increase student engagement with English learning, especially by integrating technology into the educational process. Since we have entered already the digital age, we have to take advantage of what the technology could give us. So in here, students will show increased motivation to practice English outside of class hours using the chatbot as an interactive and entertaining platform to improve their skills. And then the fourth one is improved academic performance. Students may experience better performance in speaking and listening components of English exams. We also believe that a key expected outcome of this project is improvement in students' performance in their academics, especially in their exams, particularly in speaking and in listening components. So, uh, by improving their conversational English skills, they will perform better at their schools. They will perform better in their academic performances, in oral assessments, and English proficiency tests. This improvement will be the result of their consistent practice with the chatbot, which simulates real conversations and could provide us personalized feedback. Now let's continue with the last part, and that is the SWOT analysis. A SWOT analysis evaluates the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats associated with our project, and that is Empowering Voices Chatbot AI project. So this analysis provides a comprehensive understanding of the project's potential advantages and challenges, which should guide us with implementation and future development of the project. So let's start with the strength. What are the strengths of our chatbot Empowering Voices? First is innovative use of AI in education. The integration of AI into education, particularly in language learning, is an approach that offers many advantages such as personalized, scalable, and adaptive learning experience. Aside from that, as mentioned also earlier, this project would provide a safe place for students to practice conversational English skills without any judgment. Many students experience anxiety or fear of judgments when speaking in English in front of peers, in front of teachers, or in front of audience. Now, this chatbot offers a non-judgmental, non-discriminative environment where students can freely commit mistakes and learn from those mistakes at their own pace. Aside from that, scalable and adaptable to different educational settings. Once developed, it can be deployed in multiple schools, in multiple districts, or even regions, making it a cost-effective solution for improving language skills. Now, of course, we know that projects could have their strengths, but also their downfall. We thought that some weaknesses of the project would include high initial cost, as explained earlier. The development of the AI-powered chatbot requires significant financial investment, significant amount of money in terms of the software and development, the AI training, the infrastructures, everything that we need is somewhat massive in terms of money. The second one is dependence on technology, which may face accessibility issues in some areas. The chatbot's effectiveness is dependent on access to reliable technology. This includes smartphones, computers, and internet connectivity. Now, the downfall of that is in regions with poor internet connections, limited access to devices, this would cause barrier to access the chatbot, therefore would not be inclusive. And then the third one is students' resistance to technology-based learning in some setting. Well, Some students, particularly those in regions with the digital divide or with low digital literacy, they would somewhat feel resistance or feel uncomfortable with technology-based learning tools. Sometimes there are students or even teachers who are choosing not to learn how to choosing not to learn how to use technology in their pedagogies, and we think that that would be uh, one weakness, resistance of the students or teachers in adapting to the technology or to the chatbot. Next, we have opportunities. Uh, Empowering Voices has the potential to expand to other schools and educational levels, reaching students in junior high school and even in college setting, because right now we are up only for senior high schools. Um, as the chatbot evolves and additional features are integrated, the platform could also be uh, tailored for different levels of language proficiency, both for beginners and for advanced learners. What else? The project can collaborate with other edtech tools and platforms, such as other language learning apps, some other website softwares, some other online applications or online educational applications, educational websites, or other digital classrooms. So that would also be a great opportunity for expansion or for improvement of the empowering voices. The third one, potential for long-term impact on students' language proficiency across regions. As technology adoption increases in education, AI-driven tools like this, the chatbot, have the potential to raise language proficiency levels in regions wherein traditional language learning resources are inadequate. And then the last one are the threats. We believe that one threat of this project is expansion to other schools and educational levels. As with the technology, or as with any technology, the AI chatbot may face occasional bugs, glitches, there would be lagging or technical difficulties, technical failures that could interrupt or that could disrupt the user's experience. So this is another, or this may cause frustration or dissatisfaction among our users, potentially would decrease the engagement with the project or with the chatbot. That's one threat that we thought of. The second one is collaboration with other tech-based educational tools and platforms. There would be multiple competitors, especially right now in the digital age. There are a lot of web developers, IT experts that could easily create applications that could easily create such software, such chatbots, and they could be one competitor. And they may offer more comprehensive features, better user experience, or larger user bases, which could limit the adoption of this chatbot. And then the third one is potential for long-term impact on students' language proficiency across regions. Of course, we all know the digital divide remains a significant concern in education, specifically here in our country. In many regions, students may not have the necessary devices, they may not have the necessary uh, connectivity, gadgets, internet access to use the AI chatbot effectively. So we thought that without the equal access to technology, the chatbot's intention may be limited only to those who are privileged students or are in the regions with better connectivity, with better educational infrastructures, and with uh, gadgets that they have or that they own. And that's it. Again, this is Empowering Voices. This is from Group 2. We are Kris Valdez, Nhomer Sagun, and yours truly, Jade Catherine Lopez. Thank you for listening, and we hope you had a great day.